Mic test. Microphone test. Mic test. All right, welcome to Championship Sunday here in Onalaska, Wisconsin. Arrowhead Warhawks taking on the Black River Falls Tigers. This is not the same team we played yesterday. They have two teams here. Looks like they took a varsity JV team, split them up. One of them making it to the chip. The other one played earlier this morning. Way behind schedule here. The two games before us, one went into overtime and then a shootout, and the other one just started late, and here we are. 50-minute periods. Starting off, it's going to be Ava McGinley with Rowan Smith and Ava Jandusa, Basic and Halverson, Livetti and net. Face-off goes to the Tigers. Ava Jandusa has it, moves it forward. Here's Smith. She's got it, brings it over the line, tries to get a shot off, can't. It's wide of the net as they try to bring it up the side here and comes to the picture. Here comes the Tigers in the zone. Smith with a back check. Halverson picks it up. Referee right in the way. Halverson does a good job dancing around it. Tries to get it out. Comes back to the Tigers. Shot on in the middle. Blocked. Out to the side. Fighting for it. Smith picks that, or Ava picks that up. Goes left side of the Jandusa. Tigers pick that up in the neutral zone as they try to move it back and forth. Top of the blue line. Ooh, almost picked it off. Halverson gets it. Tries to dump it deep. She's able to get it. She's on the left side. Shot on. Saved to the right. Into the corner. Tigers try to exit. They'll go center outlet. Line change as Amelia Little comes on. Just misses it. Shot on. Livetti goes wide. It's going to be picked up by number 19, Julia Miller. Tries for a center outlet. Parsons has to clean it up. Chips it off the half boards. Back to Julia. Loses it. Back to Parsons. Parsons D to D. Going to move it over. Finally goes up the middle, just missed. Julia streaking in the center. Good idea. That was Quinn Halverson to Miller. Just missed on the connection. 13:41 left to play in the first. So if I remember right, this team tied Fond du Lac, went into a shootout, and they beat Fondy in the shootout. And then yesterday, they were able to beat the Fury by a few. Here's Parsons, went off the faceoff, tries to get to Anna Rupenthal. Can't. Tigers, big shot. Livetti able to make that save. So they finish the day 2-0 with a shootout win. Arrowhead taking down the other Black River Falls Tigers and the home Cyclones of Onalaska to be 2-0 as well, which gets us here to the chip. Picked up by Julia off the half boards, tries to get it out. Held on the line there by the Tigers. Comes back. Emily Von Son. Nice reverse out of there. Gets the puck. Moves it up the boards. Comes to Julia. Julia tries to flick. Once, twice. Gets it out. Here comes Anna Rupenthal. She's got it left side. She's going to come in on net. Goes into the corner as they're battling to try to get out. Tigers get a center outlet. They'll come up now the left side. Deep into the corner by the camera. Emily's going to scoop back. Look for a little bit of a head start. She's going to get it. Looks like she's going to try to go 200 feet here. Left side. Comes in. Now behind the net. Takes a look. Tries to move it out to the point. Shot on. Goes wide. As they go into the corner. It's picked up. Here's Arrowhead. Can't tell who that is. Trying to center it. Unable to. I think that's Riley. Comes to the corner. Now picked up by Autumn. Autumn sends her bound back. Trying to get it in front here as they're behind the net. Here's Autumn. Now Tigers pick it up. Try to exit the zone. Good hold there by Emily. Came off the stick a little weird. And second try for the Tigers is successful. Comes all the way down. Should be nice. 12:09 left in the first. Shots knotted at 1. Black River Falls has a short bench. I think they have 5 or 6 on the bench. So they're running basically 2 lines with an extra. So maybe the strategy for Arrowhead is just wear them out. We'll see. Face off one back by Arrowhead. Couldn't quite get there. Kind of an in-betweener. That's going to be picked up by Ava McGinley. She's going to try to work it down low to Smith. Comes all the way around. It's picked up by the Tigers. They try to leave the zone. Held in by Mallory Beard. Shot on. That goes wide. Comes off the far right side. Rowan's trying to hold the zone. Unable to as it comes out. Tigers with a little bit of a pick and now shot and a goal. Tough turnover there by Quinn. and tried to shoot it between the 5-hole. Good play there by Black River Falls player. Uses the shin guards, takes it the whole way. Forward backhand goal. Warhawks down 1-0. Lots of time left here. 11:39 left to play in the first. Got a full line change. Amelia Little's out there now with Anna Rupenthal and Julia Miller. That's going to come all the way back to Parsons. She plays it off the boards. Tigers block that. Shot on. Livetti, nice save there on the pad. Comes all the way out to the point. Shot up and over the net. Comes in front. It's going to be picked up by Julia. Nice job by Julia. She's able to sneak that forward. It's going to come all the way to the blue line here. Tigers are going to try to pick it up. They go around the net to the camera view. Arrowhead trying to move that center. Tigers are going to exit that center street. Move it up the left side. Blocked on the way in. Goes behind the net. Picked up by Parsons. Takes her time. Goes left side. Just misses Miller. Streaking on the left. Tigers have that. Try to play it up center. Parsons picks that up. Looks for a center pass. Gets taken by the Tigers. Finally picked up by the Warhawks as they'll throw it deep into the zone. Comes around the net. Far corner. It's picked up. Good block. Kept in by Arrowhead. Trying to get something on net. Couldn't quite win the race there. As it stays in front. Puck was squeaking in the middle there. Couldn't put it home. Here come the Tigers. Try to exit. It does indeed get past the Arrowhead Warhawks. Mallory Beard, nice job coming back. Same with Bree Gollop. Good back check. Tigers with the puck. Shot on. Gets blocked. Goes center. Black River Falls shot on. Goes well wide. Comes all the way through. Mallory Beard picks that up. Tries to send a soft one up and over. Can't quite get enough of it. Squeaks out. Riley switches it. Reverses it around. It's going to be picked up by Autumn. She reverses in the corner. Tries to move it back up to Riley. Just missed each other. Nice job by Bree. She's able to get a stick on it. Get that the other way. Tigers are going to regroup on their blue line. D to D. Good steal there. That was Bree Gollop. Trying to put it in front of the Tigers bench. Stuck on the boards there. Comes out to the neutral zone. Mallory Beard has that. Goes far side for Jandusa. She tries to chip one in. Couldn't get enough of it. Smith's over there battling. Sorry, Ava McGinley's over there battling. And Ava comes away with the puck. Now back to the neutral zone to Emily Von Son, who moves it over. Comes far neutral zone to Arrowhead side. Mallory was trying to hit Rowan. Couldn't get the puck away. As that goes behind the net, Emily Von Son's going to pick it up. Takes a look. There's Jandusa. She's got it on the left side. Tries to move it. She was unable to get it in. Delayed offsides. Girls get out. Here comes the Tigers up center street. Ava able to take it. Oh, she just couldn't get the shot off. Great steal by Ava. Tiger was coming through the middle, and she got a stick on it. As the girls are coming through the neutral zone now to Emily Von Son. She'll take it behind the net. 8:20 left to play in the first. Tigers up. 1. Oh, Ava tries to get to Rowan. Rowan picks that up left side. Gets poke check. She'll take an E-break. She'll put a backhand to the middle. Turned over. Here comes a nice step in. Shot on. Couldn't get all of it. Girls are battling in the corner. That's out in front. Rowan's there. Couldn't get a shot off. Another shot on. It's right in front. Oh, and they miss it wide. Nice shift here by Arrowhead, putting on the pressure. Can't see the girls' numbers, so apologize on the names. That's in front. Shot on. Good save. 2 saves. 3 saves. Finally a whistle. Looks like that's Amelia Little in the middle of it. Also Julia Miller as well. Get a couple line changes here. Lila Basic. Cindy Parsons are on. Amelia, Anna, and Julia forward line. Face off one back by the Tigers. They try to put it all the way around. They're able to. Comes all the way up as they're trying to hold the line. Able to, still there. Finally shot on, glove down, and saved by the Tigers goaltender. Arrowhead putting pressure on, which is what they need to do. This might be a marathon situation where they just got to hold them the first couple periods, and then Tigers run out of gas and they pour it on. Anna squares in for the face-off. Face-off one to the left there, goes into the corner. Tigers play that all the way around. It's going to come far side, can't hold it in. It's coming all the way down, should be nice. And it is. We'll get a face-off upcoming. 7:12 left, forward line switches. It's going to be Autumn, Riley, and Bree on the front side. Lila and Sydney stay out on D. Shots in favor of Warhawks 6-3. However, scoreboard doesn't say the same. Shot on, nice shot by Parsons there, just goes wide. Looking for a stick on it, couldn't get it. Warhawks turn. Bree trying to move that center to get a shot, couldn't quite do it. Here come the Tigers out of the zone. They're going to come right to us, left side. Lila able to get a stick on it, make that go long. As that comes all the way over, here's Bree. Can't handle it, gets stuck in a skate. Parsons picks it up and reverses. She's going to send it off the boards over here to Autumn. Couldn't get it out. Parsons has it in the corner. Riley comes in to help. Riley picks that up, goes off the boards, right to the Tigers. Shot on, that goes wide. It's going to be picked up and out of the zone by Bree. Nice job chipping that out of harm's way. Here comes the Tigers. They're going to try to put it up center street. Picked up by Riley. She's going to spin and go. She's got it left side here. Loses the handle. Picked up by Parsons. She's got it. Shot on. And gloved easily by the Tigers goaltender. 6:09 left to play in the first. 1-0 Tigers. Forward line switches out. Jendusa, Smith, and McGinley come on. Von Son and Beard on defense. Face-off goes all the way around. Arrowhead's able to hold the zone there. As the Tigers try to move it out, they go all the way over on the other side. Smith is over there, can't quite hold it, comes up center street, and that goes in the Arrowhead Warhawk zone. Chased by Mallory, she puts a backhander up the boards. Rowan got into a stick battle there, loses it. Tigers with the shot on, goes well wide. Picked up, thrown around back. Nice job by Emily, able to get a piece of that puck there. Tries to move it up to Ava, just off Ava's stick. It's going to be picked up. Meanwhile, can't tell if that's Avi or that's Rowan. Ava or Rowan. 8 and 9 are just so similar. They're the same height, and they both shoot lefty. Good pass by Mallory Beard over to Emily Von Son. She has that. She's going to put a shot on. Gets blocked by a Tiger, and they're going to try to get out of harm's way with it. All kinds of traffic in front. Comes back around, picked up by Ava McGinley. Nice job. She enters the zone. Loses the handle. Tigers are going to come the other way with it. They try to come up center street, and Mallory Beard steps in front of that. Gets stopped by a Tiger. Shot on. Liv Eddy. Nice job making that pad save as that comes up to the side. Amelia Little tries to poke one forward. Black River picks that up. Make a move. She gets taken down on a back check from Anna Rupenthal. No call there. Looks pretty clean. That can't get out. Shot on. Liv, nice job there. Gets a blocker somehow on that. It was tipped on the way in. Tough save there when you're trying to make it and it gets tipped. Julia can't get it out on the far side. Comes this way with Emily. Emily, nice reverse out of that. Goes off the boards. Great indirect pass to Julia Miller. She's skating to it. Tries to chip and go. The Tigers are able to get a skate on it. Anna's going to circle with it. Take it over center ice. And finally able to get that deep as Anna as that goes all the way in the zone behind the Tigers net. In the corner there, Amelia Little is hard on the forecheck. Riley's coming in hard there, able to hold the zone on the half boards. Goes into the corner. Battle ensues. Comes to the half board. Shot is in. That's basic. She's able to put it behind the net. Turnover. Tigers get it. They're going to come up the left side. Try to slow it down. They'll go far side. Exit with that in the neutral zone. Picked up, though. Here's Bree. Bree's got speed. She's coming center. Takes a bit of a hit. Looks like she tried to sidestep and couldn't get all the way around. Comes all the way on. Here it is. Look at this. Oh, what a save by the goaltender. Nice 5-hole poke there by Arrowhead. Good setup. As Bree holds the zone, she puts it deep in. Comes behind the net. It's out in front. Oh, just off the tape of an Arrowhead player. Nice job by this line here. Continued pressure, and they're going to call offsides. Quinn tried to hold the line just a couple inches off. Good shift there by that line. Shots were heavy. Smith, McGinley, and Jandusa come out. Defense will be Parsons and Beard. 2:53 left in the first. They are face off outside the Tigers' end. Here comes Beard. Comes right side, able to put it deep. Gets to the half boards and stops. Comes to the middle. Tigers pick that up. They're going to try to exit the zone in the middle. She doesn't like what she sees. She reverses around. Leaves one for her defensive partner as Arrowhead battles in behind the net. Here's Jandusa with it. Ava and Rowan trying to pick it up. Can't quite do it. As that comes behind the net, goes far side, far corner. Rowan tries to pick that to Parsons. Beard's got to pick it up. She's got company back here. Does a nice turn. She'll go far side to McGinley, just off the reach. Jandusa, McGinley aren't able to get it. Finally goes deep for the Warhawks. Tigers trying to play that. They'll go around. Hard on the forecheck is Smith. Throws a body to it. Beard misses the hold. That comes up. Parsons trips. Works for a minute. Liv Eddy with a huge poke check, but the rebound goes in. Parsons was coming back, lost an edge. She was able to hold the puck for a minute. And Liv Eddy with a huge poke check, but the rebound bounces right to the Tigers, and they put it in, 2-0. Just an unlucky bounce there. Girls got to get some energy going here. Down 2. Shots are about even now, 7-8 in favor of the Warhawks. Score, however, 2-0 Tigers. 1:43 left here. That's going to come all the way in. Chase is on. Comes out to the neutral zone. It's Lila Basic. She tries to put one up to Amelia Little. That's going to go deep in the zone. Comes behind the net. Warhawks hard on that forecheck. Trying to make it happen. Comes out. Here's the Warhawks. They'll go off to the point. And held in the zone nicely there by Rupenthal. It's on the half boards. Now goes deep into the corner. As the Tigers pick it up. Deep in the corner again, trying to get a centering pass. Shot on and saved by the Tigers goaltender just on the outside of the net. 56 seconds left here in the period. Riley wins that over. Going to come to the point. Shot goes deep into the zone. Battle ensues. Goes in front and covered by the Tigers goaltender. 48 seconds left. Face off one back to Arrowhead. They put it all the way around. It's going to go far corner. Chase is on. In the corner there is Bree. Good work. That comes out to the point. Now back to Emily Von Son, down to the wing. Shot on. Oh, back door was open. Autumn was there and just whiffed on that puck. Chances are there. Arrowhead's got to keep with it. As the Tigers look to leave the zone, it's taken. Here's Bree. Oh, my goodness, another crossbar shot by Bree Gollop. What a great chance right there by Arrowhead. Good shot by Bree, just off slightly. They chase on. That comes back to the neutral zone as the Tigers bench is changing. Dangerous spot, but they're able to navigate it. Riley, nice job. She gets a dump, and that'll do it. First period over. About to head to the second with the Tigers up 2-0. Well, let's see how the Warhawks respond here in the second period. Plenty of opportunities in the first to have this knotted up, but they're coming in down 2. A little work to do. Girls going over a little strategy here and like what they got. They'll break the huddle. Smith, McGinley, and Jandusa, Halverson, and Basic back on D. Switch sides here for the 15-minute period. McGinley squares in. Face off one of the sides. Smith picks that up with speed coming off on the side. She has to turn back as she loses the handle. Nice job by Lila covering. She's got it, and she'll put it deep. Chase is on. Tigers pick it up first. Hard on the forecheck is Ava McGinley. Rowan gets a stick on it. Jandusa is able to send it deep in the corner. Ava's on it along with Rowan. Comes there. Ava's got it. Holds the line. Rowan goes to backhand trying to hit Ava. Misses. Can't get it on the tip, and here comes the Tigers. Over the line. Left side, and they'll put it on net. There's Liv Eddy with the save. 14:24 left in the second. A little work to do. Face off one to the side. Flicked up. Rowan couldn't quite get there in time. Good save by Liv. Looks like it squeezed out of her glove there for a second. Whistle blown. Try it again. Ava wins that back to the defenseman, other D, and they move that up. That should be an icing here. It's coming all the way down. As we'll get a face-off deep in the Warhawk zone. Forward line changes. Rupenthal, Miller, and Little. Defense will be Von Son and Parsons. Face off one back, comes in the middle. Emily Von Son plays that out. Amelia can't get there in time. That is out finally on the left side. Julia Miller chasing with a Tiger. Good pressure here by Miller. Tigers got to get rid of it in a hurry. They'll do a center outlet. Parsons sees that, puts it in deep. Goes behind the net, picked up by the Tigers. Hard on the forechecks. Julia, nice job, causing all kinds of havoc. Tigers try to center out, just off the tape, but Julia is just trying to steal it. Tigers don't like what they see. They're going to regroup at the blue line. And that goes right into Arrowhead's area with Von Son. She goes far side, just off the stick there of Rupenthal. Tigers, again, regroup top of circles. They move it up right side, and they'll corral it up Center Street now. In the Arrowhead zone, comes behind the net. D to D, over to Van Son. Up, just missed that pass to Julia. As that goes deep in, Liv Eddy able to make the save. That goes far side there as they put it on net, and Julia is able to get a glove on it and a whistle. Warhawks go for a change. 12:52 left in the second. Tigers winning the shot battle 10-8. As well as the scoreboard, 2-0. Face off one over. Warhawks able to step in front of it. Here they come out of it. They try to go left side quickly. Kicked up. Here's Bree. Bree does a backwards pass. Good idea. Just couldn't get it through. Puck is sitting in front. Tigers are coming with numbers now. It's a 3-on-2. And Liv Eddy able to stop that from being a problem and puts a glove on it. 12:31 left now. Good idea by Bree there. Just missed on the connection. First time these girls have really lined up and played with each other. Granted, they've had 2 games already. Communication's always tough. Stuck on the face-off dot, comes back to the point. Shot on. Liv Eddy rises to the occasion. Good save in the chest there. Do it again, same location. Face off one back. Arrowhead has it in the corner, trying to move it up as they're battling in the corner. Finally able to get out. Tries to go far side. Just missed the pass here in the neutral zone. Tigers play that up and over the stick of Autumn. Good defensive play there by Mallory Beard. Autumn picks that up. Tries to move it center once, twice. Couldn't quite get the connection there to Bree. Tigers come the other way inside the zone. Shot on, and Livetti again with the save. 11:48 left in the second. Smith, McGinley, Gendusa, Parsons, and Helverson, it looks like. No, that's Lila Basic. Lila and Parsons on D. Face off by Ava. Stuck right on the dot. Parsons plays that in the corner, reverses around, goes behind the net, tries to move it far side. Pass just missed Rowan and Ava. Both are hard on the forecheck. Ava gets that. Loses the handle on it. Tigers pick that up. Comes middle, and now in. Forecheck is on. Tigers pick it up around the net. Try to send one ringing around. They're saying that was tipped, waving off icing as that comes to the Arrowhead zone. Picked up by Lila Basic. She sends one far side. Smith picks that up. She doesn't like what she sees. She'll round the net. She's got a couple people. Oh, just missed the outlet pass to Ava there. It's going to be an ice. Line change here as Miller, Rupenthal, and Little come out on the forward side. Defense stays out for Basic and Parsons. Face off to the left side of Livetti. 10:55 left in the second. Face off stuck in the feet there. Bodies everywhere. Goes to the corner. Picked up by Parsons. She moves it. Here comes Arrowhead. Try to go far side. Can't quite get there. Line's going to be held. That goes up and over the net. Never really a threat from back there. In the corner, they're battling. Girls falling. Whistle blowing. Might be a safety whistle as there's 4 or 5 girls down there in the corner. Indeed it was. They'll get a face-off here, same spot. Face-off one back, going to be picked up. It's Parsons. She has it behind the net. Plays it up. Can't hold the zone. Amelia Little hard with Julia on the forecheck. Both of them up there. Tigers reverse out of it. Now they're coming with speed. Rupenthal misses it. Julia and Rupenthal hard on the back check. They're going to come up center street. Shot on. Liv Eddy able to make that save. And we look to get a line change here, as this will be the right side of Liv. Gala, Minnow, and Nissen on the front end. Beard and Von Son on the back end. Face-off goes to the corner, picked up, goes off the half boards. Good chip once, couldn't get the second one. Hand pass should be the call. Face-off outside. And they're going to bring it all the way down. Good break for Arrowhead here. Get an in-zone face-off here at the Tigers' end. See if they could do something with it. Ten minutes even left to play in the period here. Face off, Nissen. Nice job. Back to Beard. Beard tries for a shot. Couldn't get all of it. She's able to get the rebound. Backhand one's up. Second try, able to hold the zone. Here's Bree hard on the forecheck. Nice job by Bree. Picked up, however, by the Tigers, number 23. As they try to leave the zone, Von Son will pick that up in the neutral zone. She's going to circle around and put a pass up here to the left side. Nissen, she puts it deep, chases on. Breeze hard on the forecheck along with Autumn. Both of them miss that. Comes up, Van Son steps in. Able to hold the zone. Third time is a charm. It's picked up by Nissen. She's able to get it and put it deep right into the corner. And picks up a penalty on the way. I think they're going to call her for a body check. Penalty kill upcoming here for the Warhawks. Warhawks going on the kill for the first time today. First penalty all day. On the wrong side here, down by 2. Short hand. McGinley and Smith on the forward. Halverson, and I think that is Lila on the backside. Comes out of the neutral zone. Hard on the chase there is McGinley. Comes the other side. Rowan able to get a stick on it. Sends it deep. That'll burn some time. Tigers person leaves it there. Rowan's hard on the forecheck. Girl didn't see her. McGinley's going to step into that one and put it deep. Gets it the second time. Here's McGinley. Fighting hard in the corner. She gets pinned on the boards. Tigers are going to try to exit the zone. Here they come. Rowan gets a skate on that. Allows that to get deflected. Comes all the way back. Lila tries to put it in. Couldn't get enough mustard on it. Tigers play that D to D. Here it comes far side. Rowan's going to try to meet her there. She's able to, and she'll send it the other way. Ava McGinley's got to win the race. Great job here by the girls, keeping it hard in the forward zone, trying to squeak off some clock. McGinley gets squeezed on the boards, and the Tigers are going to try to exit. Tigers have that. They're going to go all the way up. Should be an ice there if it goes all the way back. Waving it off, saying it's playable. 53 seconds left. Halverson with a nice reverse. She puts it off the boards. Not enough, though, to get out. Holds the zone. Shot on. Nice block. Finally sent down deep. As McGinley able to get it in deep. 40 seconds left here on the kill. Tigers have barely been in the Arrowhead zone. That's how you want to live a short-handed situation. Here's Rupenthal. She's going to circle, try to backhand one deep. Tigers pick that up, and they're going to try to reset. Comes on the half boards. Good step there by Basic. Couldn't get it. Tigers have it. They're going to go far side. Shot on. What a save by Liv Eddy. Able to get a blocker on that somehow. And that comes down the ice. Tigers have it, and they'll dump it in the zone. Arrowhead gets it, and they put it deep. Rupenthal all alone up here. She needs someone trailing high. Looks like Julia Miller's there in front of the net. Anna's got it. She's taking a look. Gets it to Miller. Shot for Miller. Oh, she couldn't get enough wood on it. Great setup play there by Rupenthal and Miller. Miller had to back out of the high slot and go to the top of the circle as there was pressure from the Tigers. Great kill by the girls. They didn't even get a shot on that. Face-off won by Arrowhead. Goes back to the defenseman. It's Beard. Shot on. Bree's got it in front. Oh, what a shot there by Bree. Bree's got it. She puts it out back. Mallory Beard had, unfortunately, there's somebody coming off the bench, so Mallory was covering the bench change. It's a smart play, but she wasn't there for the pass. 6:41 left. Tigers are there. Beard, nice job holding the line, gets it in. Bree's got it. Sorry, that's Nissen. She'll put it deep. Autumn. Can't quite beat the Tiger player there. Parsons steps in hard on the pinch. Able to hold it the first time. Warhawks able to hold the zone. That's Nissen. Shot on. Gloved. Oh, my goodness. What a shot there. Autumn able to get a shot off with no angle. Here comes the Tigers with heavy speed right side. They come in. Shot and a goal. 200 feet for her. She comes up right side, dips the middle, makes a move around, and shoots and scores. 3-0. Again, Arrowhead having all the opportunities. They just can't put it away. Mountain's getting a little higher. Face off one to the side. Rowan can't get there. Tigers will, and they'll put it deep. It's going to go down and around the back of the goaltender. Comes up just off the stick of McGinley. Comes through. Tigers play that on the half boards. Try to put it in front. Can't. Ava's able to get that. Tries to get to Jandusa. Jandusa's able to get it out of the zone. Rowan tries to circle back to pick it up. Von Son has that. Gets it to Smith. Smith's going to come up left side. She's got McGinley and Jandusa. Gives it to Jandusa. Can't quite get the shot off. Tried to. Nice job by Basic. Shot on. Rebound comes out, and easy glove for the Black River Falls goaltender. .5:20 left in the second. 3-0 Tigers. Miller, Rupenthal, Little, front end. Back end's going to be Beard with Halverson. Face-off squirts back. Arrowhead battling for it. Nice job there by Amelia. Does come out to the point. Just missed it as Mallory, but nice job getting back. Goes D to D. Halverson picks it up. They go right back up. They're saying no ice. It was tipped. Huge break for Arrowhead. Quinn let that go from her own blue line. I don't know if it was tipped. I know this. The refs are not interested in getting any whistles if they don't have to. That comes up center street all the way in. Nice job by Liv Eddy, able to get a pad on it. Comes all the way on the half boards here. Tigers move it back. Shot on net, actually wide of the net. Girls chasing it. Tigers come up with it first. They try to put one in front. Far side, now back into the corner. They try to move it. They're able to. Arrowhead doesn't like it. Little dumps it. Not a bad time for a whistle. Been out there for a while. Second period, far end. Get some fresh legs on. Nissen, Gollop, and Minnow coming out. Right side of Liv Eddy. Face off sitting on the dot. Arrowhead trying to move it forward and advance it. Can't quite get there. Finally able to. They're going to come up now center street. This is Halverson. She tries to put one deep. It's blocked by the Tigers, and that comes back. Mallory Beard gets it, moves it forward. Good stick there. That was Autumn. Autumn tried to stick that forward. And here come the Tigers. Shot was blocked, but it stays in the zone, so they're okay to play it. Tigers will put it deep in the zone. Comes around deep into the corner, around the net. Coming up right side. Halverson loses it in the skates, trying to get it deep. Couldn't quite get any wood on it. Beard flicks one forward. It's picked up. Bree trying to kick it. Gets onside. Nice job. Oh, Nissen was coming hard. Tigers player played body there, which worked out well. Caught Arrowhead in a change here. Parsons is back. She'll go far side to Van Son. Van Son on an indirect. Just misses Minnow. Tigers are coming hard. Parsons has got to get back. It's going to come all the way to the far corner. She plays it up to the half boards. Now goes behind the net. Rowan tried to flick one and go there. Just couldn't quite get it out. Girls are battling. Tigers able to hold the zone. Emily comes out of the pile with it. She's going to come up center street. Moves right side. She's got Rowan on the left side. She tried to put it in front. Just couldn't quite turn that pass. Van Son has it. Sees pressure. Moves center. Oh, Minnow went for a change. No idea the puck was right in front of her. It's going to be picked up. Nice move here. It's Ava McGinley. Rowan stops on a dime on the blue line, able to hold it on sides. Ava tries to dump it deep into the zone. Smith chasing hard. It's going to come all the way around to Emily's side. Emily's able to hold the zone. Rowan comes in to help. Still held. Tigers don't like what they see, and they go far side. That's going to be picked up by Parsons. Smith is going to tag up. Hard on the forecheck is Smith. Comes around. There's McGinley. She puts a shot on. It's in front. Jandusa couldn't get there in time. In the right spot, though. Smith is dying here. Shot on. Patted aside by the Rivers goaltender. Girls are at the end of a shift, and they are gassed. And here comes Tigers trying to take advantage of that. Shot on. Goes wide. Comes behind the net. Emily working that long shift, too. Tries to get Jandusa. Goaltender plays that. Nice job by Emily there. Gets a shot on net, so can't ice it. Allows everybody to change except for the D-men. Arrowhead trying to hold the zone. Delayed offsides right now. Now it is onside, and they'll play on. Emily finally getting off the ice. And here come the Tigers, 24, bringing it up left side with speed. Comes through it, and Liv Eddy's able to handle that with a glove and get a whistle. 1:11 left in the second. Going to have a resurfacing here after this period as well. Shots in favor of the Tigers, 17-12. 3-0 on the scoreboard. Arrowhead with a whole slew of opportunities. Face-off goes back, put up front, and now in the middle. Amelia trying to get that out. battling hard. Second attempt's able to do it. Here we go. Julia's got it. Oh, she gets poke check last second. She was trying to move inside out. Good idea there. Tigers defender are able to stop it. They'll go D to D here. Try to move it up front in the middle. Turned over to the Tigers. They regroup it, go right side. All the way into the Arrowhead zone. Up on the half boards. Tigers step in. Arrowhead gets that on the far end. Amelia was trying to get an indirect pass to Julia Miller there. Just couldn't get it up over the stick of the defender. 25 seconds left here in the second period. Julia battling. She's able to flick one out of the zone. Amelia Little is racing to it. Hard on the forecheck. She'll get a change. Tigers get that far left side. They got numbers over there. Girls get back. Nice job. That goes deep into the zone. Far side. Tigers player coming in hard. 3 seconds. That should do it in the period. We'll be back after a resurfacing. All right. Getting back at it. Third period about to get underway. 15 minutes on the clock. Warhawks down 3-0. Little work to do. As they square in, it's going to be Riley with Autumn and Bree. That puck goes all the way in the zone. Now behind the Tiger zone. Picked up by Arrowhead behind the net. Pass out front, couldn't get a shot. Here come the Tigers hard on the left side of the ice. Try to move over to the right side. They're saying it was tipped. Icing negated. Tigers are on it. Fresh ice. Girl goes down hard. Quinn's able to play that all the way around. Chase is on. Tigers are going to get there first. Number 24 for the Tigers takes a look behind the net. They'll go D to D. Reverse it back. Arrowhead's there. This has come to Halverson. She couldn't get the shot off. Tigers pick that up. Toe drag in between. Good defensive play there. That was Bree. Comes to Autumn. Autumn moves that far side. As they try to tip it in. Here comes the Tigers now right side. Good back check there by Arrowhead. That looks like number 9, Rowan Smith. Able to get a back check in the puck. Lila picks that up. Tigers come middle of the ice. Parsons reaching in, trying to get a stick on it. McGinley's out here now as well. Comes up. Here's Autumn. Autumn has that. Goes middle. Smith has to kick it up to her stick. Kick was a little aggressive. Just missed it. Tigers pick that up. Comes all the way around. Wraps the boards. Tigers pick that up. Comes out to the neutral zone. Von Son will go D to D. Up the middle. Off the stick of Rowan. Von Son's going to bring that in on the left side. She's going to try to wrap. Oh, it went right in front. Nobody could get a stick on there. She was trying to get somebody. I don't know. Looked like Rowan and Ava McGinley were both open. Tigers trying to play that up through the middle. Smith able to whack at it, put it back in the zone. Tigers have it, slow it down. It's picked up. It's Smith. McGinley has it, stuck in a skate of a Tiger. Finally goes deep. Rowan just dropping bodies out there. Throws someone down on the blue line. Here come the Tigers middle ice. Rowan tries to put a stick in there, able to get her off the puck. Tigers get the puck off the turnover. Put one on net, goes wide. Picked up by Parsons. Ooh, off the glass. Strange bounce. Tigers pick that up as they try to move it through. Girls have been out there a while. This shift has been long. Tipped over there by Rupenthal. Tigers pick it up. They'll come up through center. Shot on. Goes in the corner. Amelia Little tries to play it. Von Son picks it up. Skates past the Tiger. Fresh legs finally. Julia Miller. Amelia Little tries to put it off the wall. Gets it up to Julia. Oh, they just missed the pass. Good idea. Trying for an indirect go there. Von Son's going to pick that up. Blue line, she's got it. Comes up center street, takes a look. She'll come up the left side. Stopped on the half boards. Comes up to the point. And that goes deep into the corner. Now behind the net. And it reverses the other way, goes to the corner. No one home for Arrowhead as Emily went off to get a change. Mallory Beard picks that up. Has it on her own blue line, reverses it back. Rupenthal chases it, circles. Tries to hit Amelia, misses her. Tigers come up left side, now center. Good save there by Liv Eddy, nice blocker. Good stick by Liv, she's able to get enough of that stick. Oh man, Amelia was trying to catch her partner, Miller, there on a breakaway. She sends it about 200 miles an hour. Good idea. Need a little more touch on that pass. Good look there from Amelia Little to Julia Miller. Again, they just missed. Julia was all alone as she gets that puck. Face off one. Mallory Beard trying to get that out of the zone. Hits a ref skate. It's going to come back around. Picked up. It's Nissen. She gets poke checked. Halverson fouls it up. Sends it all the way up. Here's Bree. Bree's able to put that in the zone. It's going to go all the way to the corner. Still in the corner. Arrowhead picks that up. They try to move it out to the point. Tigers are able to get it on the half boards. And it comes all the way out. Mallory Beard has it, tries to put it in deep. Tigers get it, and they'll put it in deep. Arrowhead zone. 10:20 left. Mallory Beard's going to pick that up in the corner. Try to backhand one up the boards. Able to do so out of the zone. Riley follows that up. She kicks it forward. One more kick. She's able to get to it. Shot on net. Blocked by the Tigers, so it didn't have all the mustard on it. As they battle behind the net. That's out in front. Here it is. Shot on. Still there. Loose. Oh, and it's covered up by the Tigers. Good opportunity again there for the Warhawks. 9:50 left in the game. Down 3. Front line change. Jandusa, Smith, McGinley come out. Face off one back. It goes deep in the zone. Ava's going to go behind the net. Unable to get all of it. It's in the corner. Comes on the half boards. Tigers trying to get it out of play, and they're able to. Rowan was covering back, went in between her legs. Rowan brings that around the net. Tries to go far side there to McGinley. Miscommunication. Nobody was ready for it, but Rowan picks that up, center street. She's got time and space. Oh, she goes through the 5-hole. Puts one in front of the net, no one home. Lila's trying to play that on the boards. And here come the Tigers out. Von Son picks that up. She'll put one deep, chases on. Smith is on the forecheck, but that gets all the way through. Should be an ice by the Tigers. Face-off coming up inside the zone. Could be right side of the Tigers goaltender. Good shift there again. Kept the puck in the zone. Just got to find a way to find the back of the net. Hard to win a game when you can't put one away. Face off one back. Mallory Beard shot on, goes wide. Comes to the corner, and they'll play that out all the way down here. Liv had to play that as it was on net. Hoping for an ice there. Here's Anna on the face-off. Comes up to the side. Good block there by Parsons. Anna's in there now. Parsons gets it. She's going to reverse it around. She's got a little bit of traffic, able to make a reverse. And a trip is coming up. Power play for Arrowhead. They haven't had one all game. No time like the present. But Rupenthal making something happen there, going center, loses the puck. And finally, Tigers able to possess it. We'll get a whistle. Power play coming up for the Warhawks. Von Son, Smith, McGinley, Nissen on the front end. Back end will be Halverson and Von Son, it looks like. 2-minute power play coming up. Face off one back, comes to Emily. It's over to Smith. Smith, nice job, but she gets taken out by a Tigers player. Tried a one-timer on the far side with Halverson, misses it. Comes back to Van Son. She'll go over to Smith. That comes out of play. Smith back to Van Son. Van Son back to Smith. Smith has it. She goes up the middle, off the tape there. I think that was Ava McGinley. Smith has it, comes up left side. She's got space. She puts it up the middle, tries to get McGinley and Halverson. Smith comes up left side, comes through the middle, puts a shot on, short side, out in front, rebound, tipped in the middle, comes back to the point. They have it. They'll put it off to the wing board. Wing board, they're going to come in front. That's Smith. It's in front, still in front. Nothing's in there. Bodies flying everywhere. Finally, they're going to blow a whistle. All kind of carnage there. Fortunately, the puck didn't end up in the net. Minute off that power play. 7:09 left in the third. Warhawks took a while to set it up, but they finally had some pressure there, a few shots on net. Now it's going to be Rupenthal with Julia Miller and Gallup, Parsons, and Basic on D. Lila gets that, smartly puts it deep in the zone as she had heavy pressure. It's in the corner. It's Gallup, puts out in the middle, comes back. Parsons shot on. Good save by the goaltender. Moved to the right side. Girls can't quite hold the zone. That'll come out. 30 seconds left here on the power play. Rupenthal picks that up, top of circles. She's going to cut middle. Tries to hit Bree. Just misses. Bree's able to corral the puck, though, from the Tigers as they come in on net. Right to the middle. Looks like they should have shot that. I couldn't quite tell what happened. 17 seconds now on a power play. Basic over to the right side. Gallup puts it deep. Chase is on. Rupenthal hard on it. Picked up by Parsons. Jumps over her stick. She does a good job getting it to her D partner, but gets out of the zone. That's going to do it for the power play. Few chances. Nothing to go in the back of the net. Tigers move that over far corner. Try to get it out. Held the zone here is Basic. She puts it deep behind the net. Goes to the far side. Good job there by Anna as she moves the puck. Still has it. She's going to look in front. Oh, she had two people open. Both of them missed it. Jandusa and Gallup just missed putting that away. Picked up by Bree. Far side. Took too long there. Finally gets a shot off. Deflected. Moved to the side. Tigers try to get it out. They're running a long shift too. Shot on. Goes wide. Goaltender puts it wide. 5:24 left in the third. Down 3. Warhawks battling behind the net. Trying to get one in front. Comes out to the point. They'll put it deep around. As that comes all the way out here. Uh-oh, they've got a trailer. Jandusa skating hard. Great job by Ava Jandusa there. Showing some speed, some reach, able to get enough of that puck from 20. 20 was rocking a 3-minute shift. That always helps too, but good job by Ava as she steps in front of one there. Here comes the Tigers, right side. They're trying to backhand one in front. Parsons lays the stick down. She'll go indirect off the boards to Ava. Ava tries to put one up top. Smith comes in to help. Backhands it right to the power point. Sorry, that's Ava. Smith picks that up left side. Little space. Tries to make a move. Ooh, loses an edge. Not sure if a girl wrapped an arm there or not. Smith able to get that out of air. She's got a run here. Oh, she moves it forward to Ava, trying to get it to her. Girls go hard into the corner. Bodies flying as usual. Comes out of the zone. Beard's able to hold it. Nice job holding that. Tries to get a shot on. Couldn't get one on net. They're going to come far side here, left side, as the Tigers put that deep in the zone. Comes over. There's Beard. Smith was wide open there on the left side. I don't think Mallory saw her. Battle ensues. Smith's out there, tries to get a line change. Tigers are going to regroup right by their blue line. They're going to come up Center Street. And like what they saw, they try far side. Emily Von Son, nice job, reads that one, no problem. Tries to get an outlet pass to Julia. Julia has it, loses the handle. It goes deep in. Julia's chasing hard. Nice job on the forecheck. Able to get a stick under it. Comes right in front. Tiger player gets it out of harm's way as the girls battle here near corner. Amelia Little's in there. Finally squirts out. Good body here by the Warhawks. They're able to hold the zone. Shot on. That's Miller from the point. She was backing up for Halverson, who went deep in. Penalty upcoming. 2:42 left in the game, and we're going to go on a kill. Last time we were on a kill, though, Tigers weren't able to get much going, and maybe that's what we need to put one in the back. Gallup and Nissen on the front end. Back end's going to be Basic and Helverson. Five on four, power play for the Tigers as the Warhawks will play down a man. Tripping for Anna Rupenthal. It's in front. Nice job by Lila, able to do that from her back. And Bree does a nice job getting on the puck, sends it deep down the ice. It's going to go all the way. Tigers play that. They'll go around the net. Comes in the corner, and they'll get it all the way out to neutral zone. Shot on. What a save there by Liv Eddy. Rebound out. Quinn does a nice job, puts it off the boards. Not enough to get out, though. Liv Eddy has to get a glove on it, and whistle is blown. .127 left. McGinley and Smith come on the front end. Basic Helverson stay on the back end. Face off one by Tigers. Ava gets the deflection and sends it deep down the zone. Tigers goaltender is going to play it. Forecheck hard by Rowan. Tigers going to go D to D on that. Comes past the half boards. They keep it in. Now it's in the corner. Tigers come up the other way. They'll come up Center Street now. Goes all the way behind the net, picked up by Basic. Basic has it. She's going to try to put one off the glass. Smith rifles one down. 40 seconds left to kill off here as the Tigers goaltender plays that. Ava picks it up. Ava was all alone with the puck behind the net. Tigers came in hard. Smith puts a stick on it. Comes up. Tigers have it. Center. Shot up and over. Liv Eddy showing the leather again. 26 seconds left on the kill. Nice job by the Warhawks here. Not a ton of grade A chances for the Tigers on the power play yet. This is going to be Julia Miller with Autumn Minnow. Front end. Back end's Parsons and Mallory Beard. Face off is won by Arrowhead. Parsons tries to move it up the boards. Tigers take it. Goes well wide from that shot. Comes far side. Picked up. Minnow reverses it. Comes to Parsons' side. Parsons got a beater. Unable to. And finally out. Julia Miller does a nice job. Flicks that out of harm's way. 4 seconds left now on the kill. Comes to Mallory Beard. She gets a stick on it. Runs into a Tigers player. Does a nice job holding her up. Arrowhead gets it out of the zone. Tigers have to reset. Nice job. Anna's out of the box. That's going to do it. We're full strength. 29 seconds left in the game. Down 3-0. Tigers pick that up. They're going to come up through center. Good back check by Julia Miller. Able to cause a turnover. Mallory Beard has that. Puts it off the right edge. Tigers try to move it around and send it in. They pick it up on the red line. Comes the other way. Tigers have it. Right side. Coming down, streaking through the zone. Good defensive play there by Anna on the back check and Parsons on D. And that's going to do it. 3-0. Tigers take it. Warhawks 2-1 on the weekend. Appreciate you joining us on the Dusty Bender Network.